Hey guys, welcome to July. Let's take a quick overview of the roster. I'm not going to go super deep into this, but we got 6 assaults, 6 good engineers, thanks to Portillo joining us late on in the month there. Only 4 gunners. Grabbing another gunner is a priority this month. I'm going to try to remember to actually do that. Got 6 infantry, and 4 of them are very well developed, so I'm happy with my infantry, and that's about where I want to be with them. 4 medics, including 1 specialist. We're going to need more of those, but they don't really start to take off until Psi Powers. I was actually thinking about potentially making Luthuli into an officer, since she's lower on will than the other guys. I'm not sure. We'll see. I think having 1 medic officer seems like a reasonable idea, though. Rocketeers, I've got 7. We're at the stage of the game where I'm regularly going to want 2 Rocketeers with heat warheads on missions, and so I have 7. They're not super deeply developed, though. I only have 3 at rank 4 or higher. Scout-wise, I would love to have another 1 or 2 scouts, but I do have Hicks up at rank 6 and 8 missions away from Field Commander, actually, which is absurd. Not quite going to happen this month, but could easily happen in August. In fact, I'd say that it's expected that I'll have a Field Commander in August at this point, which is pretty rad. I've got 4 snipers. Another rookie sitting in the barracks waiting to get moving there as well. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like 5 new specialists this month, I think is my goal, which should work out to 1 on each crashed UFO or something like that. And yeah, we've got a few rookies sitting in the barracks. 141 total ranks. Is a really nice place to be at the beginning of July. Let's look at the budget. We're getting far more missions this month than we did last month. Although we rolled high on the half missions last month, so that did bump it up. We'll be getting 3.5 abductions instead of 2.5. That could end up being the same number. 2 terror missions instead of 1. 2 research missions instead of 1. Those are the landed UFOs, and we may be at high enough resource levels that they send a harvester for that, which could be exciting. 5 scouts. Definitely could be raiders. Definitely high enough resources for those to be raiders. 1 harvest mission, which, as always, I'm assuming I'm not going to meet. 2 hunt missions. We're at high enough resources now that they could send a destroyer, I believe. If that happens, we probably just lose the satellite, unfortunately. But I'm still saying that those are worth 200. I think it's unlikely that we meet a destroyer. The resources aren't that high. They might be too low still. I'm not sure. We're going to do 3 Exalt missions this month. That's a big factor in the increase in total missions. And 1 council mission as usual. That adds up to $2,200. I said $1,695 for last month, so that's considerably higher income. Expense-wise, this is going to be the month of the mech, I think. We're going to get that building in maybe a couple of weeks, maybe less time than that. I'm not up to date on where the research is exactly, but we'll find out. Get it building whenever we get it building. And I've got a budget here which looks like it's just about 150 meld worth of mechs plus like $1,000. A lot of dollars, and that's enough to get me 2 mechs going. I also need to augment soldiers, which I didn't write down. I believe that that's 60 meld to do that, and some dollar number, if I remember right. Maybe I'm wrong about the dollars. We're going to have to do the floater autopsy after we've researched alien biocybernetics in order to get the shaped armor project out of the foundry, and I think it's also required for something else that we're building out of mechs. I don't know. We're into the phase of the game where I don't have nearly as much of an idea of what's going on. So this should be fun. If I can't win it from this position, then I'm not really in a situation to win it from any position, probably. Okay, so with 70 bucks and a hangar desperately needing one more interceptor, I'm gonna sell a little bit to grab an interceptor as my first order of business. Now I'm getting an extra $1 out of each of these corpses thanks to China's bonus, so I'm gonna start selling them off a little bit more. Actually, I do need thin man corpses for chem grenades. I don't need that many though. This is plenty. That gives me a little bit more fluidity in my budget. And around the 2nd of July, I want to scan for Exalt. We know that we're going to hit a cell. It's just a matter of waiting as long as possible. It would be nice to see a second cell had already deployed so that we knew that we could scan whenever we wanted after this as well. You don't want to scan and miss a cell. You also don't want to wait so long that a cell does a mission on you, though. I'm going to build one sawed-off shotgun to remind me. Hicks is back on duty. That's good. Oh, and I can definitely cancel. I've got 4 laser cannons building. I don't have to have all of those. Yamamoto's back in service. Gulhari's back on service. Barlev's back in service. Okay, now I'm actually going to build another sawed-off shotgun. Scan at midday on the 2nd. Sounds good to me. They actually only take 23 hours, not 24. Oh, fuck. Fortunately, they did a research hack on me, and I not only have 2 labs doing data backup, but I also only had 2 days of research anyway. So, I guess if I'd... Actually, honestly, that's probably better for me than scanning. Oh, and this was another thing. I think that I want to actually take this deal now. It's been sitting here for a little while. I just got a good chunk of sectoid corpses though, and mechtoids are about to start showing up, and I'm not planning on grabbing Psi just yet, which is the only thing that I need sectoid corpses for. So I think that 40 scientists is going to be worth having. You need to send an operative to clear out this little cell. Looks like I need to find a laser pistol first.
We've been picking up some odd transmissions lately. Some nut calling himself Commander Straker has been all over the news ranting about shadow operatives.
Okay, so we're sending Alaiwola because he's got the highest mobility out of the assaults I have available. Give him the alloy plate and the motion tracker, and he's off. Unfortunately, Australia is already under alien control, so I'm not going to get reduction in panic out of this mission. Looks like we might be fighting over the United Kingdom this month. The aliens seem to prefer countries on the same continent as a base they already have, or countries with the highest panic. So we might get a terror mission in Egypt and the UK. That's my expectation. And I might lose both of those countries. Okay. Yep. So we're up to 25 engineers.
Morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more
help down here.
I'm actually going to start excavating now. The big infrastructure thing that I want to do this month is get started on another thermo generator over here. I'm not going to need it straight away, but I will be needing it pretty soon, and I'd prefer to have it built. Potentially, once that's done, I can think about destroying these fission generators and getting more workshops too, because we're getting into the stage of the game where workshops are very, very valuable. Got an aircraft back in service. That's the Phoenix cannon that was in North America already. Wait. Oh, I bought an interceptor in Europe instead of Asia. Ah, they'll probably be okay. Raven 18 is Scooter Yang. Let's move him over to Asia. Okay, we finished Raider analysis. So we'll get 20% more alloys in Illyrium, and we also get a little bit more damage when we hit them. And next I'm going to grab fighter analysis. After that I'm going to xenogenetics.
I appreciate your efforts.
Woo! Woo!
You might want to explain that.
What was that?
You might want to explain that to your recording.
Oh. Caitlin gave me a kiss. It was very unsettling. We have a very chaste relationship. She's laughing. Okay. These UFOs seem to be leaving me alone, which is fine by me. The worry was that everything would show up at the same time. But we're getting enough time to repair some interceptors, and we're even going to be able to start putting a laser cannon on the Cobra. He had to pretend to be the villain in G.I. Joe so that he could like get killed by G.I. Joe and then join XCOM. It was a fake death. I never actually saw that movie. I don't know if he died or not. Probably he didn't. That would probably be the end of the franchise or something if he died. Who's where? Avalanche missiles. You need to become Stingray missiles. Okay, this is really unsettling. The aliens are leaving me alone for a good while here. We've got fighter research done. Now, those are the two UFOs which I'm sort of likely to be fighting and shouldn't be pushovers. The Scout should be a pushover still, so I'm not going to bother getting analysis on that. Next up, I'm going to head through xenogenetics to, I believe, alien biocybernetics is next. Friendly's back, and we have the alien containment. Okay, so we managed to bring the arc thrower on, I think, one mission in the week between us completing it and finishing the alien containment. The aliens have really laid off. The barracks is looking great. Interceptors are good. So the scary moment has certainly passed.
Transfer complete.
Europe, Asia. What did that do? Got another Stingray missile, interceptor, just chilling here. Laser cannon number 2 for the month is done in 2 days. Okay, this is sort of fun, seeing all the macro level stuff just speed by. So now that scope's complete, I'm going to start work on the scope upgrade Foundry project. It's Just a slight increase in combat effectiveness for my troops, $100. I'm gonna get that out of chrysalid corpses. I'll get more of these. One drone wreck, why not? Oh, and I need to build another scope, probably. Which is... another... how much? $49. I think I only need 30 of these. I think I only need like 10 of... no, I need like 35 of these? That's pretty much 39. 49 rather. Oh, lots and lots of macro stuff. Okay, get another one of these building. Scope upgrades done in a week. Lots of laser cannons coming in. Unfortunately, we're sitting here with Hicks unfatigued and not going on missions, which is delaying our field commander. Wait a second. Is that a transport? They do tend to run harvests at the beginning of the month, it seems like.
No joy here.
I'm confused. That looks like it's a... is that an abductor? I thought I raided one of those, so I don't know why it said it was unidentified, but maybe it's a harvester, not an abductor. I'm confused. Or maybe it's an abductor and I raided a harvester. Okay, it's an abductor and I raided a harvester. That's what's going on. So we have the first of 3.5 abductions for the month.
Commander, we have multiple
Light.
reports of abductions in progress. The locations are marked on the hologlobe.
Urban close quarters. Okay, so this is basically just gonna be a mission for Hicks. Light mission. I think I'll use one rookie. And I was looking at what I had. Daodzai has 44 wills, so I think he's going to become a scion. I was looking at the gunner potential soldiers, and I think that the guy I ended up deciding I wanted to make a gunner was Fong Dang, who seems like an obvious assault candidate, but he's got 4 base defense. He also has 21 will. So I figured, oh, he's also a woman. I figured that she could stand next to my officer, and the will wouldn't matter as much if she was a gunner. And the high base defense is really nice on a gunner, I think. I'd like to bring assaults, but not close combat specialist assaults, because they're going to go on an Exalt mission, maybe. So let's bring Zaranoglu. Galagos can level off the mission. I don't need my best sniper, I don't think. Bring Daniela as well. And then let's bring 3 lower strength soldiers. Make sure that I'm spreading this experience around. We're getting mechs pretty soon, so I'm gonna try to get Septic up to his next level, since it's harder to get experience once he's a mech, and I'm not letting him keep his arms. Sorry. I'm gonna bring Mursalim as well. He's a reasonable looking infantry. And let's bring the bows to patch people up. He had a pretty poor specialist level up, but I'll still put some more experience on him. Everybody gets Carapace, and pretty standard loadouts otherwise, I think. I'm gonna go with an alloy plate on Hicks, because I need the scopes for my infantry. I have 2. We're gonna fall back to the olden times and give supportive grenades to our rookie. She can hopefully pick up 1 kill with her laser rifle. Zaranoglu gets the scatter laser. I don't have an engineer on the mission. Just realized. I'm gonna give him the motion tracker and an alloy plate. I'm gonna switch this from a smoke grenade to a high explosive grenade, because we don't have any cover destruction. I don't have a Rocketeer either, which I really should. Okay, never mind. Let's drop Mursalam and bring a low-level Rocketeer. Go with Michel. It's been a while since I played a mission. Actually, was it last night? Damn, it was. Okay. I'm gonna start equipping with the arrow keys because it works much better. Oh, whoops. Never mind. Taniela looks like she's reasonable already. Let's just go double high explosive grenade. You can pretend to be an engineer. Septic, like his stat line, you know? I'm already out of the laser pistols. I should maybe pick some more of those up. I'm never getting Gauss pistols to replace them. The Gauss pistols are... they don't have the regular pistols at Gauss, is what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna go with a scope, because these guys just aren't very good at shooting in my experience. And we're gonna go with smoke grenade and flashbang on Karthik. He'll play the standard support medic role. Okay. I'm going to make one change, which is to bring a repair engineer. And bring the arc thrower. So less experience for the bottom of the roster, but hopefully we can bring home a captive. Alright, all decked out with laser weapons and carapace. Let's launch the mission. And I'm actually going to play this on this recording. It's going to be a long recording.
We're down in Mexico for this mission.
Ooh.
Panic is spreading throughout a major city as the aliens move through the streets. We have to get a handle on this situation.
This can be a tough abduction map. I think that they're still at 8 resources. In melt cans, I mean.
Copy that, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage hostile targets. Watch your backs out there, people.
We have 1 Muton, 2 floaters. Nice start. Let's kill the floaters and try to capture this Muton. So this guy's not flying. So if I could put Hicks here, and then if I can go grenade. We want you up the front anyway. Oh, and I have so many battle scanners. I probably didn't need to engage this pod without just tagging them with a battle scanner first. Just put some damage on the Muton, and for some reason I can see him now. Which I'm not sure I actually like. Anyway, the idea was that Hicks can now proc hit and run. And I'm not sure that I actually want him... I'm not sure how I'm dealing with this Muton, actually. How do I stop it from just running away? Maybe I'll just kill it. Okay. Possibly I can't just kill it. Ooh, some tasty meld. Okay, I should be able to just kill it here. We've got actually 2 meld cans in this direction and another pod just over there. Okay, so I'm gonna proc hollow. That guy is absolutely perfect for a capture. Maybe I'll leave him alive for 1 turn and get a capture attempt off on him next turn. The scatter laser, Mr. Muton. Okay. He was just not meant to come home with us, unfortunately. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth with this floater. He's not exactly who I wanted to bag, but he's not currently flanking anybody. He's very close to my engineer who can run up and try a capture attempt next turn. And he's right here to be suppressed. And he's at 1 hit point, so everything sort of adds up to capture attempt. We do have to keep moving quickly though. I want both of these meld cans to be sure. So possibly if I don't get him on the first try, I'm just gonna let him die. I'm getting a 29% shot off is fine. Now you have to be able to see him and also be inside this circle. I'm not sure I can see him from here. Is that heavy? It's heavy cover. Now the circle's gone. Now it's back. Now it's gone. Now it's back. Now back at me. That's not in range. I don't have smoke grenades. Both of my battle scanners are on soldiers who need to use actions. That's sort of an awkward thing about putting your battle scanners on your scouts and engineers. Or, yes, scouts and engineers, that's right. Officer and engineer is the relevant thing in this case. Can I get a capture attempt from here? Well, there's no cover there, so probably it wouldn't be breaking out my vision. Okay. No, he doesn't want to come home. Alright. And at this point the meld's too valuable, so let's just leave him there. Something ran away from us and we have a pod over here. So let's tag this with a scan. I think that this pod ran that way and another pod came in. Oh, we missed it. It's like right there. Fairly awkward. I'll try to keep this kill to my rookie. And after that fails, I think I'll try to put it on my assault. Okay. Let's tag whatever is over here.
Battle scanners up.
This is an awkward place to run into. That looks like... is it 2 seekers? 2 floaters, okay. And there's Meld on the rooftop. It's a good firing position for my infantry. I have no idea. But I want this square for my sniper, I think, in case this pod down here shows up. Let's put my Rocketeer right here, so you can shoot a rocket through these windows. Lopez can do whatever. They pulled? Somehow they managed to pull and get that far without any Overwatch going off. Okay, they are now going to die. And we've got 2 more Mutons and 1 Sectoid. That's pretty good. Those are alien types I want to be fighting. And that's probably the map, seeing as though it's light. What is the shot blocked by exactly? It seems like I should be able to thread this through the window without too much trouble, so I'm not sure what's going on. I think that maybe we have elevation issues. Or maybe like the window is actually stopping the rocket. Anyway, I'm going to start by trying this rocket. It should hit something useful. Sure, I guess. Low-level Rocketeers. They're just great. Let's put my engineer like here or something. I don't know. I probably want to suppress that guy. Where can I suppress him from? Here? I want one of these mutants coming home with me. So... there we go. I can suppress that one from here. My engineer just needs to go somewhere where she's not gonna die next turn. Oh my god, there's only 1 floater in that pod. This mission's over. Use the other high explosive grenade, I think. Like this. Oh, that's blowing up her cover. Like this. Yamamoto has stood in a position where she has no cover in front of aliens before. I remember it well. Okay, I think to kill this muton we may need to do a little bit of work. But these other guys aren't so much trouble, comparatively. In fact, Hicks can blow up the sectoid and then use command on the assault, which is probably what I'll do. Let's take our free shot. Don't have close encounters, but I do have an officer commanding. And that guy's a goner. Just leaves 1 floater to deal with. Got an 89% with my sniper, followed by 2 65s with my infantry, so I can likely kill him. Let's just start that off now. I know the muton's dead, but, like, I don't know. Okay, cool. So I don't even need to use command, I can save that for capture attempts. Just go here, here, I guess incidentally that was exactly why to try to do that first. Oh, my rookie's not leveling. I'm an idiot. Well, it's a hard game. What are you gonna do? Gonna go grab Meld is what I'm gonna do. Get suppression on this Muton. And Hicks still has 2 moves left even. Let's move him here and reload. %. Close. Is that gonna blow up? Ooh. It's pretty zesty. Okay, so I can get 2 capture attempts off of this turn. Ooh, but I can't actually get to the right tile. So I have to bring my rookie back and use a high explosive grenade to get rid of the wall so I can run through. Deal a little bit of damage to the Thin Man maybe too, or Muton. It's definitely not a Thin Man. Don't want to blow up the thing he's standing next to though. That was funny. I moved the corpses. Got a little bit of damage on him. And I was successful in the goal of removing the cover, getting that out of the way. I don't have run and gun still. It's going to be hard to deal 5 damage to him without dealing more than 5 damage to him. Or using command. Let's bring my strike rifle up. He's invisible. Okay, I don't know why. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea why we can't see him from there. I think that strike rifles just aren't working very well on this patch. Okay, I think what I'll do is just drill him with... No, there's way too much chance I crit. Although, crits for this are... Maybe actually shooting with a scatter laser would be better. It's got a very low crit chance it is meant to do 7. Perfect! Okay. Now I get 2 capture attempts, and then if I fail, we just kill him. Please? Got him. Ha! That's great, because that brings the alien grenade home with him. Which means I can upgrade to alien grenades now. Just gonna make my engineers even stronger. Alien rifle, alien grenade, 1 Muton captive, 4 Elerium, 4 alloys, 20 meld. So I think I need to do the Muton autopsy first. I think this is a large enough power spike to justify a short detour. So I'm going to complete my Muton autopsy and then I'll be able to start that Foundry project. I changed my mind. It's not a large enough power spike to delay by 4 days. Which makes the fact that we got a muton there less relevant, but meh. What are you gonna do? Okay, real easy mission. Only problem was I didn't level my rookie up, which is irritating, but it'll be okay. We're up to 19 missions on Hicks, so one more as a major, and then he promotes to colonel, right? I'm gonna grab regimental officers. Well, I'll wait. But yes, he promotes to colonel. This is what I'm talking about with the really good flight computer requests once you research flight computers. 2 scientists and 2 engineers for 3 flight computers. Now I could sell those for 90 bucks, but I don't think I'll ever sell flight computers again in this campaign. Council requests are too good, and all the stuff that you use them for, as far as building your own advanced interceptors and foundry projects and everything. I'm gonna get these 2 engineers and scientists, so. So up to 27 engineers. With a little bit of luck, we could potentially get another satellite uplink this month. And we definitely could next month. A lot of luck would be required to get one this month. Probably I'll see how we're doing next month and maybe wait until September and get a satellite nexus. Okay, we've got a covert operation coming up in 1 day. Excavation complete. I'm going to keep excavating toward the steam. And we have another extraction, unfortunately. I'm going to exhaust my rookie and bring her on this one. Officer-wise, it's just a matter of who I want to give a mission to. I'm going to keep putting missions on friendly. If Hicks gets killed, this is the guy who's going to be the field commander. So that's the reasoning for that. And then I just need 2 other people. Let's keep putting experience on an engineer, and she'll maybe be able to blow up some walls for my guy to run through. I'll go with 2 engineers again. So I don't have suppression this time around. We should be fine. And if everything goes terribly, we can always abort and just leave our assault to die. We can also get out without hitting the transmitters, potentially. Okay, so the team's gonna look like this, decided. And I will see you next time. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. For Operation Secret Blade.
An Exalt cell currently operating in Australia. We'll need to secure the area while our operative focuses on the Exalt data.
In Australia.